The air you breathe in Paris today carries the aroma of roasted coffee, warm baguettes, and a trace of expensive perfume drifting from someone rushing past along the Champs-Élysées. It feels elegant, effortless, almost timeless, as if the city has always existed in this perfect balance of beauty and movement. But imagine tearing a hole in the fabric of time and stepping backward 300 years. The first thing you would notice wouldn't be what you see, it would be what hits your stomach. Welcome to Paris in 1700. Forget the city of light. This is the city of mud, suffocating odors and buildings that lean inward as if conspiring to crush the life out of anyone passing below. The air feels thick here, smoke from cooking fires, damp wood, animal fat, and human waste slowly fermenting in the cold. Picture yourself walking through an alley so narrow you can stretch out both arms and touch the stone walls on either side. Above you, timber-framed houses rise several stories high, their upper floors jutting outward, blocking sunlight and trapping stale air. The sky is reduced to a thin strip of gray. There are no sidewalks. Beneath your feet runs a shallow trench down the center of the street. This channel is called the ruisseau. It does not carry rainwater. It carries everything else. Rotting scraps of food, animal blood from open-air slaughtering, offal from butcher stalls, urine, ashes, spoiled wine, and human waste. In most homes, the toilet is a metal or ceramic pot kept beneath the bed. When it fills, disposal is quick and dangerous for anyone below. A window creaks open. A voice cuts through the alley. Got it all! Watch out for the water. If you are too slow, your day is ruined. The contents splash into the street, merging with the slow-moving filth already flowing below. This mixture forms a thick black sludge Parisians grimly call royal mud. It is infamous for its acidity, rich in ammonia and rot. It eats through leather shoes, stains clothing beyond recovery, and releases a stench that clings to skin long after you escape it. And this is only the street. If you truly want to feel the pulse of the city, you go to the Cimetière des Innocents. Today, the area near Les Halles is full of shops and commuters. In 1700, it is one of the most unsettling places in Europe. It is a cemetery and a marketplace. Vendors sell bread, cloth, herbs, and remedies, while prostitutes negotiate with clients beside walls stacked with human bones. The cemetery has received burials for nearly 1,000 years. There is no space left underground. Soil has risen meters above street level, swollen by centuries of decomposition beneath the surface. The odor of decay is constant. Residents claim wine turns sour within hours and milk curdles the moment it arrives. Yet, life continues. People drink beer, buy cheese, argue over prices, and exchange gossip only inches from exposed remains. Children weave between stalls. Dogs wander past ossuaries. Nothing about this feels unusual to those who live here. Humans can adapt to almost anything when they have never known another reality. If you were standing there, would you cover your face with perfume or hold your breath and run? Paris is home to nearly 500,000 people, crowded into a medieval layout never designed to hold them. Buildings climb upward because there is no room to expand outward. Timber and plaster structures lean over the streets, blocking sunlight and trapping moisture. The city becomes a greenhouse of smoke, dampness, and disease. At night, it becomes something worse. Public lighting is scarce, darkness swallows the streets. Without moonlight, the alleys become black tunnels. If you are wealthy, you hire a lantern bearer to guide you and keep you from falling into the sewage trench. If you are poor, you move slowly with your hands against the walls, hoping not to be robbed or to sink knee-deep into filth. Crime thrives in shadow. So does fear. Disease spreads easily in this environment, and slowly the authorities realize that dirt is not only repulsive, it is expensive. Epidemics destroy the workforce, commerce suffers, cleanliness becomes an economic necessity. Early attempts begin to pave the streets with rounded stones, the pavés still seen today, but paving alone cannot solve the problem. There is nowhere for the waste to go. Paris sits in a basin. everything drains toward the Seine, the same river where residents collect water for drinking and washing clothes. Yes, Parisians in 1700 drink water that today would be considered toxic. Its taste is so foul that wine and beer are consumed in astonishing quantities, not for pleasure, but survival. Even children drink diluted wine because it is safer than the river. Now, step forward in time, leave the damp alley behind, and look at the Paris you know today. The black sludge is gone, replaced by a sewer network considered one of the great engineering achievements of the modern world. Beneath the elegant boulevards photographed by millions lies more than 2,000 kilometers of tunnels carrying waste safely away from the city. Each morning, municipal workers release flowing water along the curbs to wash the streets, a ritual born from centuries of filth and hard-learned lessons. Modern Paris feels open and breathable. In the 19th century, Baron Haussmann reshaped the city with ruthless determination. Medieval neighborhoods were demolished, sewage was forced underground, broad boulevards replaced suffocating alleys. Where there had been shadow and rot, he introduced light, air, and trees. And yet, the past never fully disappears. In certain narrow lanes of the Marais, the slope of the ground still reveals the original design that once allowed waste to flow down the center of the street. Beneath charming facades lies the memory of centuries of survival. History was not erased, it was sanitized. To visit Paris in 1700 is to understand that the beauty admired today was born from desperation, a collective decision that life could no longer continue amid decay. We often romanticize the past, glittering balls at Versailles, elegant carriages, powdered wigs, candlelit salons. But for ordinary people, daily life meant navigating the waste of civilization itself. When you walk across the Pont Neuf, the oldest bridge in Paris, remember that it was once one of the few places where fresh air could be found, a refuge from the suffocating density of the inner streets. Paris today is an open-air museum. But sometimes to understand the value of a masterpiece, you need to see the filthy canvas it was painted on. Tell me honestly, would you last a single day here? And if you're curious to walk through another lost city, to smell it, hear it, and feel it, stay with me.